This was one of those Champions League nights where the Santiago Bernabéu just felt different. From the opening whistle, you could tell Real Madrid came in with something to prove, and Monaco were basically caught in the middle of a storm they had no answers for. Final score? A brutal 6-1. But this wasn't just about the goals. This was about a statement, confidence, and a reminder that when Madrid clicks, Europe still shakes. The story of the night starts early, and it starts with Kylian Mbappé. The guy looked locked in from minute one, moving like he had a personal vendetta against Monaco's back line. 2 early goals, both taken with pure confidence, pure class. No panic, no rush, just calm finishes that told everyone watching, "Yeah, I'm home, and this is my stage now." Monaco barely had time to breathe before they were already chasing shadows. As the game opened up, Real Madrid smelled blood. The midfield controlled the tempo, the fullbacks pushed high, and Monaco's defense just kept cracking under pressure. An own goal made things even worse for the visitors, and at that point, the match already felt like it was slipping into damage control mode. The Bernabéu crowd knew it too. Every pass, every run was met with that growing roar that only Madrid fans can produce when they sense a rout. But the biggest emotional swing of the night belonged to Vinícius Júnior. After weeks of criticism, whistles, and non-stop debate about his form, this felt personal. Vinícius played loose, fearless, and sharp. One moment in particular said it all, picking up the ball, slicing through defenders, and finishing with confidence. The same crowd that had questioned him recently was back on its feet, celebrating him like the superstar he is. Football has a funny way of flipping narratives, and Vinícius flipped his in 90 minutes. Monaco did manage to grab a consolation goal, but honestly, it barely registered. Madrid's response was instant, almost ruthless. Jude Bellingham capped off the scoring, continuing his ridiculous run of big-game contributions. What stands out about Bellingham isn't just the goals, it's the presence. He plays like someone who's been wearing that white shirt for a decade, not a kid still settling into a new league. By the final whistle, this wasn't just a win, it was a reminder. A reminder that Real Madrid, when healthy and confident, still owns the biggest nights. The movement was sharp, the finishing was clinical, and mentally, they looked switched on from start to finish. This wasn't chaos football, this was controlled domination. For Monaco, it was a harsh lesson. They tried to play brave, tried to press, but Madrid punished every mistake. At this level, one bad decision turns into a goal, and Monaco made too many of them. Nights like this can humble a team, but they can also be a turning point, the kind that shows just how big the gap is between competing and contending. Looking ahead, this result sends a clear message across Europe. Madrid aren't just cruising. They're building momentum at exactly the right time. Mbappe is firing, Vinícius looks reborn, and the squad depth is starting to show its value. If this version of Real Madrid sticks around, nobody is lining up to face them in the knockout rounds. So yeah, the scoreboard says 6-1, but the real headline is bigger than that. This was about identity, confidence, and a team reminding everyone why Champions League nights at the Bernabéu still feel inevitable. Real Madrid didn't just beat Monaco, they announced themselves, loudly.